my name is Lauren, and in this video I'm going to kind of go through a few different paintings that I'm doing for my summer collection. I have a few different collections that I would like to be doing, but I'm going to start with one and kind of go through them. So the first one, I'm going to do kind of this seaside little ocean theme, and I will show you the mood board that I kind of put together as like my inspiration and kind of what I'm referencing in terms of like colors and some of the different like subjects that I want to include in it. So I've sketched out 2 different pages in my little notebook here, and in the last video I actually kind of showed you how I started that and planned the mood board and kind of started sketching these, so I will link that here too if you want to watch that. But I will just show you kind of what I've sketched out so far and what I'm going to be starting to paint today. So I did some different like shells here. I think this will focus. Yeah, I did like a little oyster, seahorse starfish. I did this little crab here. So this is the one that I'm going to start painting today. And then I also did, sorry, I don't know if you can hear, it's like pouring rain outside. It actually feels very like soothing to listen to, but it may be a little loud. And then on this page I did some more shells, and I did a lobster and some little seaweed things, and then another oyster down here. So yeah, and I really love how these turned out, so we'll see if I can capture all the details when it comes to painting, but I'm excited to get into it. So yeah, let's just start painting and see what we can get done. Okay, so I painted several different pieces on here, and I'm really happy with how they're turning out. I do need to add a few more details to these, but I want the paints to dry a little bit more before I go in with more details, just because I don't want it to like blend in with what's already on there. So I'm gonna let this dry, and it is time for me to get ready for work. So I'm gonna do that, go have a full day at work, and maybe we can work on this when I get home tonight. I do have a run that I would like to do this evening. I don't think it's supposed to rain tonight. I think it should just be raining in the morning, so I think it should be okay to run outside tonight. If not, we'll just do a workout at home. But yeah, let me just show you what these are looking like so far. I did these little shells. Again, this one I need to add some more details to. The oyster, I used my sparkly gold paints, and I do want to add a few more details for that one, and same with the seahorse. But yeah, I think they're looking so good, and I love like the color scheme on this. I think it looks pretty good. I may go in with some other colors just to, I don't know, we'll see. I'll play around with it a little bit later. But yeah, anyway, let's just get ready for work and have a very productive day. Okay, so I just got home from my run. It was a really hot one, and it was a little bit longer than I was planning on doing. One of the guys that I work with, he suggested doing this like 3-mile loop that's like just down the road from where I work. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna run over there and do the loop and come back. And like what I estimated the distance was gonna be was about maybe like 6.5 miles. And I was thinking I could like run 6 and then walk for that last half mile. Well, it ended up being like 7.5 miles, so like a whole mile longer. So I ended up just running 7 and then walking for that last half a mile. And it was like so hot and humid out there because it had rained earlier this morning, but it was still a really beautiful run and it was fun to kind of try a different trail. It was nice and peaceful back there. So yeah, it was really nice, but I probably should have brought some water or something with me. So I've been chugging on my water now. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take a shower and maybe make some dinner because I'm getting hungry. So for dinner, I made these. It's actually a barbecue chicken with corn and black beans and cheese as the filling, and they're flour tortillas. And then I just sprinkled some cheese and cilantro on top. And then I have some salsa and guac and then some blue corn tortilla chips. So this is so good. I'm so excited to eat this. Okay, so I just finished up dinner and I am upstairs in my art studio, and I just wanted to show you where I left off with my painting this morning, and I really love how these turned out. Obviously, like I said this morning, I still have a few more like little details to add on some of these shells. Like this one, I think I need to add a little more, and then obviously like the seahorse, I need to edit it a little bit, and I may do some more here. I want to make the pearl pop a little bit more and add some like contrast around it. But yeah, otherwise, I'm really loving it, and I think the color scheme looks really pretty too. I don't know, at least I can see the gold shimmers come through on this one. So I'm hoping that shows through on the camera here too. But I may add some little sparkle details to these. I don't think that they really show up when I like actually design the pattern, but I just think it's kind of fun and I love using these little paints. I think they're, it just makes for a fun little addition to the piece. So anyway, I'm gonna work on this for a little bit and see what I can get done. Good morning. So I am upstairs in my art studio and I think I'm going to kind of work on my painting for a little bit longer. I have like the rest of the crab to kind of finish up painting, and I may add a few other details to some of the other little pieces, but otherwise I should be able to finish up this page, and if I have time I may start on the second page, but we'll see. See how much I can get done. But yeah, let's just get started on that. So I made a ton of progress on all of my paintings. I started that second page and did about 2 seashells on there. I still have a few more details to add to the second one, but I'm very happy with the progress that I've made so far, and it is time for me to go to work. So yeah, I'm just gonna head out. It's gonna be a beautiful day today. I think it's supposed to get up to like 88 degrees, so it's gonna be really hot. So I think after work, I'm just gonna come home and do a workout here. I debated about doing a bike ride outside, but I just feel like it's gonna be so hot, and I also feel like my legs feel kind of sore from doing that longer run yesterday, and I did like a strength training workout the day before, so I'm feeling a little sore. So I'm thinking maybe Pilates today, and then maybe a little bit of like yoga at the end just to kind of stretch out. So that's my plan, and yeah, I will talk to you when I get home. Okay, so I just got home from work and I've quickly changed. I decided it's so hot outside today that I think I'm gonna do like an hour workout here, just like at home. I think I'm gonna do like some legs, arms, abs, and then I want to end it with a little bit of yoga just to kind of stretch. And yeah, like I'm still pretty sore from yesterday and the day before, so I want to make sure that I'm incorporating some stretching. So planning on doing about an hour, and yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, so I finished up my workout and it felt really good. That ab workout was actually really challenging for me. It's been a while since I've done like an ab focused workout, and the particular like YouTuber that I usually do her videos when it comes to like Pilates, she just has like the best ab workouts, so they always get me. Anyways, I am going to change and maybe make some dinner, trying to figure out what I want to do this evening. I may do a little bit of painting because that sounds really nice, and I've just been really excited with how these paintings have come along so far, so I think I want to do that for a little bit. And then I do have a book that it's like due in 9 days at the library, and I've been like kind of putting it off, so I may start that book and try to get through it within the next few days. We'll see. That just sounds nice because it's actually been a while since I've like been reading, so that might be a nice way to kind of end the day. So that's my plan for right now, and yeah, let's just see what happens. Hey, good morning. So I did sleep in a little bit this morning. I am so sore from my workouts from the last few days, so I did take it a little bit easier this morning, but that's okay. I still have plenty of time before work. So what I'm going to do is try to get more of my painting done. I think I can get a few more pieces painted before I leave, and then I'm planning on kind of finishing this up either tonight or maybe tomorrow morning. So yeah, that's the plan for now. And yeah, let me just show you kind of where I'm at right now before we dive into it. Okay, so these are the 2 little seashells that I've painted so far. I do have a few more details to add to this one, but actually it looks pretty good as it is right now. And then the lobster is probably going to take a little while to do, so I may actually just work on the fish for right now. We'll see. Okay, so I made a little bit of progress on my painting. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about the fish. I love like the fins and tail, but I'm not sure how I like the little scales on him yet. And this, I'm not good at doing faces, so he looks kind of funny. So yeah, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about that. I'm gonna let the paint dry and see, maybe coming back to it later will make me feel differently about it. And then the oyster, I still have quite a bit to do. I'm gonna add some of the gold like glittery paints to the sides, and I have some more details to add in the middle of it, but otherwise I like how it's coming along so far, and I like incorporating some different like colors. I feel like these two shells were pretty much a similar color scheme, whereas these have a few different other colors in them, which I like. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for work, and yeah, I will talk to you later. All right, so I am off to work, and I will see you guys afterwards. I think I may try to do a nice long walk outside. It is going to be really hot, but I just feel like that would, I don't know, that just feels really nice to me right now. So I think I'm going to drive over to a different trail and do a long walk there, and then maybe come back here and do some yoga to just kind of stretch. So that's the plan for right now. But yeah, let's just have a productive day, and I will talk to you later. Okay, so I just made it home from work. He had such a nice day. It was actually a little bit slower today. Usually Fridays are like the busiest day of the week for me. So today was actually really nice, and I got to spend a lot of time with my manager. So it was just like a really fun day. I was planning on doing like a walk right after work outside to kind of enjoy the sun, but I ended up doing like a 30-minute walk with my manager today. We had a meeting, so we just took it outside. So yeah, that actually felt really good. So I figured instead of like doing another walk, I think I'm just going to do 30 minutes of Pilates here at home. That sounds nice. I also have a ton of like editing that I need to do, which I was able to get some done during my lunch break. So that was really nice, but I just have quite a bit more to do. And so I would like to get a little bit of that done after this, and then maybe do a little bit of painting and some reading before we go to bed. So yeah, that's the plan for right now. So yeah, but let's just get this workout in. So I have finished up my workout. That feels really good. Kind of did some planning, trying to figure out how to like plan out my weekend. I have a few different things going on, so I'm just trying to like plan everything out and make sure that everything gets done. So that's all taken care of for right now. And I did just make a little grapefruit like Prosecco drink. Basically, it's kind of like a mimosa. So it's just sparkling wine and a little bit of grapefruit juice because it is a Friday, and I just thought it'd be fun to make a little drink. And I'm gonna do some editing tonight. I have quite a bit to get through, and yeah, I just want to have a really productive evening after this. Like if I can get a good chunk of this done, then my reward I think is going to be to maybe paint a little bit more upstairs, or if I'm not feeling that, I may just do some reading before I go to bed. I do have to wake up early tomorrow for a run with one of my good friends, so very excited about that, and I'm hoping I can get up early and kind of maybe get some more work done here, either more editing or some painting upstairs. So anyway, you don't need to know my plan for everything right now, but let's just do a little bit of computer work here, and yeah, hopefully we can make some progress. So yeah, let's just go ahead and dive into that. Okay, so I think I'm actually going to end this video here, and in the next one I'm planning on finishing my painting, and then I'm either starting to design the pattern with the pieces that I've already painted, or maybe paint some other things, but most likely I'll just finish the paintings that I've already kind of sketched out and then start designing patterns for those. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.